Welcome all of you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about drama movie Ligaw, which was released in the year 2015. And I hope that you will definitely like the story of this movie. The story begins in a village situated on a hill where a 24-year-old girl named Dolores lived. Dolores's village was so attractive and beautiful that people from outside often came to visit that village. And even today, two outsiders have come to visit the village. Dolores would start her work as soon as the morning arrived. She would always pray first. Even today she was saying her prayers. Meanwhile, a boy named Francis comes to him. Francis was also about the same age as Dolores. And I don't know, since when he had his eyes on Dolores, Dolores doesn't like Francis at all. So she doesn't talk to him much. After saying her prayers, Dolores sat down on the bank of the river and started washing clothes. Meanwhile, those two outsiders come to him and ask him the way to the Black Mountain. Among those outsiders, there was a boy and a girl. Dolores tells them the way to the Black Mountain, after which both of them started moving towards that mountain. After they left, Dolores started washing clothes again. Actually, Dolores used to wash the clothes of the village people and take money from them in return. Now here, both those outsiders reached a deserted place. And seeing the opportunity, both of them got lost in each other. Meanwhile, Dolores was also going to her home. After washing clothes, when she saw both of them on the way, she stood there and started looking at them. And seeing the happiness of both of them, she also started feeling happy. The next day, Dolores was doing her household chores. Only then it is revealed that Dolores is married, and her husband's name is Rodel. Actually, an accident had happened with Rodel a year ago, due to which he can't walk anymore. Dolores takes full care of Rodel. She also serves him very well. Now, at night, Rodel was talking to Dolores. Rodel's legs had been operated upon, but still he is unable to walk. And so the doctor asked him to undergo therapy. But Rodel did not have money for therapy, because of which he remains sad these days. Dolores explains to him that I will collect the money soon, and then I will get you such therapy done that you will start walking soon. And just saying this, she comes to Rodel. But because of that accident, Rodel also lost his strength. That's why despite Dolores' many efforts, it has no effect on Rodel. And Dolores is left alone in this thought. The next day, a mountaineer boy named Kevin comes to visit that village. Dolores was washing clothes on the riverbank like every day. Kevin comes to her and asks her the way to the Black Mountain. Dolores tells him about the way to the Black Mountain and asks him, "Is there no one with you? Are you alone?" Kevin says, "Yes, I am alone. And I have come here alone to visit." And with that said, he gives Dolores an energy bar that he had brought with him. Dolores likes her very much because he had always lived in the village. He had never eaten it before. Now as Kevin started walking forward on the mountain path, Dolores also agreed to go with him because Dolores' house is on the same road that Kevin was going to take, and that's why she started walking with Kevin. After walking for a while, Dolores sprained her leg and Kevin immediately took care of her. Evan quickly treats Dolores' sprain. Meanwhile, seeing Evan worry about her, Dolores becomes a little attracted towards him, after which the closeness between the two started increasing. The next morning, Dolores was doing the accounts of a man. As soon as she leaves, Kevin comes to her. Dolores asks him, "How did you reach my house?" Kevin tells that, "I asked the villagers about your house." Actually, Kevin had fallen in love with Dolores. That's why he has come here to him. But he is completely unaware of the fact that Dolores is married. Dolores told him that, "I am married and my husband is in my house." Kevin was surprised to hear Dolores' words. Dolores also tells him that my husband cannot walk. That's why I have to take care of him. Hearing this, Kevin tells him that I do therapy in the city. And if you want, I would like to help your husband. Dolores becomes very happy after hearing Kevin's words. She immediately takes him inside and introduces him to her husband Rodel. Dolores lies to her husband that Kevin came here to visit this village. And the villagers sent him to our house so that he could do your therapy. As soon as Dolores finishes talking, Kevin asks about Rodel's well-being, and then after seeing his reports, he asks about that accident. Dolores says that Rodel fell from a tree on his back. After listening to everything, Kevin examines Rodel's legs. Then after the investigation, Kevin asks Dolores to go out for a walk for a while so that we can talk something about Rodel's treatment. He tells Dolores that I will soon start your husband's therapy. I will start it and I will not take any money from you in return. While wandering, Kevin brought Dolores near his tent. where he is living at the moment. Then after some time the closeness between the two started increasing again. Meanwhile, Francis is also at the same place and secretly records both of them. Now, from the very next day, Kevin started Rodel's therapy. Dolores was standing next to Kevin and she was coming closer to him at every opportunity. Kevin had closed his eyes due to pain. That's why he can't see Dolores' mischief. After some time, Dolores was washing clothes on the river bank. So meanwhile, Francis comes to him. As soon as he came, he started showing Dolores the video which he had recorded. Seeing that video, Dolores gets angry at him. But this has no effect on Francis. He tells Dolores that if you don't take care of me, then I will show this video to your husband. Dolores tries hard to explain to him that you are doing wrong. But Francis doesn't listen to him. And he gets what he wanted. Francis took advantage of Dolores' helplessness, due to which she could not sleep the whole night. The next morning, Kevin was doing Rodel's therapy again. It was as if Kevin's therapy had worked a magic on Rodel, because Rodel started walking slowly before time. After the therapy, Rodel goes inside to take some rest, while outside Kevin is talking to Dolores. While talking, both of them get so lost in each other that once again the closeness between the two started increasing. Now Rodel was not able to sleep at night. Maybe he wanted to talk to Dolores about something. But seeing Dolores in deep sleep, he remained silent. The next morning, Kevin started Rodel's therapy again. Due to the therapy, Rodel had now started walking. But still, he doesn't look very happy. Dolores was with Kevin at night, and in the course of our conversation, Kevin asks her what will happen to both of us after your husband gets well. Dolores tells him that even then my husband won't have that much power. That's why whenever you come to visit this village, I will meet you. Actually, here Kevin fell in love with Dolores. He says that if you want, both of us will go to the city after your husband gets well, and after getting married, we both will live together there. Both of them were talking when Francis arrives there, and he was drunk at that time. As soon as he reached there, Francis started abusing both of them. He also tells Kevin that there is a recorded video of both of you in my phone. Evan didn't believe Francis's words, so he told him shows the video. Now Francis wanted to fulfill his desire again in front of Kevin, but Dolores doesn't listen to him. This angers Francis so much that without thinking he starts threatening them both with his gun. Now both of them were very scared. Francis pulls Kevin aside and asks Dolores to fulfill his wish. Francis was drunk and he also had a gun in his hand. So looking at the circumstances at that time, Dolores agrees. Kevin wanted to help Dolores, but Francis' gun was pointed at him. Meanwhile, someone suddenly came from behind and killed Francis. And the one who killed Francis was Rodel. Rodel came here to see Dolores because he knew that Dolores and Kevin were having an affair. In fact, when Dolores and Kevin were close to each other outside the house, Rodel had seen both of them. At that time, he felt very sad after seeing Dolores with Kevin. But for the sake of Dolores' happiness, he kept quiet. He couldn't make Dolores happy even if he wanted to. So he was happy to see her with Kevin. Rodel told both of them that I know everything, and I was silent just for Dolores' happiness. At that time, both of them were very embarrassed after knowing the truth from Rodel. Now both of them know that they made a mistake. That's why both of them want to correct their mistake. Kevin was going to go home the next morning. Before leaving, he apologizes to Rodel because he had an affair with his wife. After Kevin apologized, neither Rodel nor Dolores said anything. Seeing both of them silent, as soon as Kevin started leaving, Rodel stopped him and said that I have started walking because of you. That's why I am grateful to you. But after today, you will never come to this village and you will never try to meet Dolores. After listening to Rodel, Kevin does not say anything because he is ready to accept his word. He shakes hands with Rodel and goes on his way. As he leaves, Dolores thanks Rodel because he forgave his mistake. Dolores now understood that she had got the best husband in the world, who remained silent for the sake of his happiness. And ever since Rodel started walking, that power also started working inside him. At the end of the story, both Rodel and Dolores started living happily as husband and wife. And this story ends on this happy scene. Now let us talk about Dolores. When Kevin asks her to go to the city with him, Dolores realized she was breaking her husband's trust with Kevin. So he takes a difficult decision. This decision was not easy for him, but in the end, he gave priority to his duties. So friends, Ligaw is an emotional story which teaches us how to create a balance between right and wrong in life. This movie shows how a woman struggles between her heart and mind and finally chooses her duties. If you like the story, then please like the video, and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss the story of similar upcoming movies. Thank you for staying with the story till the end.